go ahead and start with questions. Go ahead, Damien.
We can go English now.
Yeah.
Just your thoughts on the contract extension for Greg. What does he mean to you personally and to the group?
First and foremost, I'm really happy for him, especially because, it's a tough stretch of games where, again, we don't get results and, people need to blame someone and they want to blame somebody who really sets us up for success. And, we've had these games where, we're in them, we're fighting, we're sacrificing a lot for one another and things are going our way. So personally, I feel really grateful for him because I think he's a really good coach, and far from that, he's very smart and intelligent and very detail-oriented. So I think ever since I got here personally, I've grown in this aspect of soccer, but also he brought a lot of joy back to my game, and we had a great season last year, like I've said, but these 13 games haven't gone our way, so we want to repay him with victories, and I'm just glad he's here for longer.
You see the game against New York and the way you guys played the first half against Philly, you guys were close there. What's your thoughts on how you guys responded and how you carry that over to Sunday?
Yeah, especially coming off from New York to Philly, I was suspended, so I got to watch the game from the suite, and not a feeling that I want to be in again, because I want to be on the field fighting for my team and my teammates. So kind of being in a position where I couldn't really help was very emotional for me, because I wanted to be on the field. But I was really proud of the performance that the guys gave. The first half especially controlled most of the game, and obviously going 2 goals up is always good at halftime. And one thing we said, we have to continue that 45 minutes of performance throughout the whole entire game, and that's what it comes down to in this league, and it's what it comes down to in this moment especially.
Edwin, los partidos frente al AFC siempre tienen algo especial, pero para ustedes, por la posición en la que están,
sí,
tienen algo de diferente.
Sí, creo que, como lo dije, creo que es un momento donde podemos cambiar la trayectoria de la temporada. Hemos venido trabajando, sacrificando mucho para sacar resultados, y lo que está en el pasado, y toda la mente y toda la energía tiene que ir al domingo con nuestra gente en nuestra casa, y es un momento donde podemos cambiar la trayectoria de la liga.
¿Hay alguna presión extra en el vestidor por el mal momento que está pasando el equipo?
Creo que presión siempre va a haber, ganando o perdiendo. Con este equipo siempre va a haber la presión de ganar, y más en este momento, porque el juego más importante es el del domingo, y contra el AFC sabemos la importancia, lo que uno tiene que sentir en estos clásicos, y tenemos que salir al full a cambiar.
Let's go to Josh. Josh.
Hey Edwin, thanks for talking to us. Appreciate it.
Of course.
With the news of Greg Vandy's extension, does that help you guys? Does that maybe take some of the mental strain off of knowing whether or not the coach is going to be here for a little while? Does the certainty of Greg Vandy being here now sort of maybe get you guys a little more free?
Good question. I wouldn't say personally the mentality of the group. It's been a long stretch of games where we haven't gotten results, and we haven't had kind of that enjoyment that we felt a lot last year. So yeah, you want to win for different reasons, right? You play for yourself, your family, but we also play for our coaching staff, who sets us up for success in every game. The details are there. The game plan's always there, and I think as a group we all have that confidence going into every game, and it's all come down to details, within the 90 minutes that make or break the result. So in that aspect, I think as a whole group we're really happy to have Greg here, because like I said, he's very detail-oriented. He sets us up for success every game, and as a collective we all have that confidence in him, and we want to repay him with victories out on the field.
And then looking to this game, you said, obviously off the field against Philadelphia, but you are a guy who usually likes to get in the middle of any any sort of scrum or scrap that goes on, especially with LAFC coming up? Is that something that maybe you want to change a little bit? Certainly not the toughness, but maybe the reactions to some of the situations you've been in?
Yeah, and I think not just personally, but they've been telling me a lot to be a lot more vocal. The guys around me get them, really locked in, and ultimately we all have to fight. The 11 guys on the field, the guys on the bench have to be ready to come on and make a difference. And the past is the past, and we're in a moment right now where we can change the trajectory of the season. And what an opportunity we have on Sunday against the crosstown rivals, with our fans always there to support us. And we have a big opportunity to go out there and go to war again like the guys did on Wednesday against Philadelphia, and extend that for 90 minutes.
Thanks, Edwin. Good luck.
Thank you.
Go ahead, Baxter. Kev? We'll go ahead with Andrew Wiebe.
What's up, Edwin? How are you, man?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Is there an emotional toll that comes with this stretch? Like, as a team, how do you? It cannot be the same as it was last year inherently. Like, how do you deal with this emotional toll, and how would you describe it right now?
I think we have to take the positives from each and every game, and build off that, and continue to have that positive mindset, and pass that positive mindset throughout the locker room. Either guys are happy because they're playing or they're not playing, or whether we're winning or not winning. Everybody has to have the collective mindset of, we have another opportunity to really change things, and kind of look forward. And when the time comes, when you're out on the field, you have to give it 110%, because these last stretches of games, it's all come down to details, and we have to be detail-oriented throughout the 90 games if we want to get results. And I think soccer is about moments, and we're going through a tough moment right now, but at any given time we can change it, and we have a good opportunity on Sunday to really do it against LAFC. It's going to be a great environment and a real opportunity to change, again, the mindset that we have.
What details are missing right now? Like, what are the things that when you look at performances and walk off the field, you just think this is what we're not doing?
I think in games, when we're in possession, we're controlling most of the games, we have to take our chances. Keeping teams in against us is never good, because they're counting on one or two opportunities, and one or two bounces go their way, and next thing you know, we're chasing the game. And if we're up in the game, defensively, we have to always be connected. There's not 1 second that you can kind of turn off, because that's when teams, especially now against us, are super hyper-focused. They want to beat the champions. They don't want to be the team to give us our first win. So these games come down to details, and for us, the details and the margins are slim. So we have to stay locked in throughout 90 minutes, and offensively put away our chances, and defensively be more together and stop giving up easy goals.
And
Thanks, Edwin. Appreciate you, man.
Thank you. And one final question from Daniel Lea.
¿Qué tal, Edwin? Saludos.
Saludos.
Con esa noticia que se acaba de dar de la extensión de contrato de Greg, sabiendo también lo importante que es la rivalidad ante el LAFC, ¿lo ves tú y el grupo como la oportunidad de no solo encontrar la primera victoria de la temporada, sino de moverse adelante con toda esta tensión que se ha venido adelante, para quizás no solo rescatar los playoffs, sino demostrar que el Galaxy no es tan malo como se viene viendo en la cancha?
Sí, hemos tenido partidos que hemos dominado, y al final viene de detalles donde rebotes le favorecen al otro equipo, y así nos toca, y así es el fútbol. Pero con esta noticia del cuerpo técnico que se va a quedar aquí, todos muy contentos, porque tenemos la confianza en él y en el grupo, y sabemos que al final en el partido somos nosotros que tenemos que pelear por él y sacar el resultado para este escudo y nuestra afición. Y como lo digo, el domingo es una gran oportunidad. Nuestra gente siempre va a estar con nosotros, y uno tiene que valorar la camisa que se pone y salir al 100% a cambiar la trayectoria de la temporada.
Gracias, Edwin.
Thank you.